from a really small community. My high school had about 1,000 kids in it, and I was really terrified coming to a giant university like MSU, and I didn't know how I was going to make friends or connections because I wasn't going to play sports like I did in high school, and I was terrified that I was going to be all shut up in my room studying away.
My transition was very rough because coming from like a household where neither one of my parents have anything higher than a high school diploma, there are not many people in my family who actually went to college. So it was basically more of a first-time thing.
First semester in any college is going to be really tough, and in Lyman Briggs, because of their higher standards, it's going to be even tougher.
Like I had to go along and basically roll with the punches. Like anything that had to be learned, I had to learn it the hard way.
When you're coming from a very small town and you do well in the small town, you start to think that you can do well in somewhere like here. I mean, the campus is bigger than my entire town, and my graduating class was 84. So you kind of learn to do things all on your own, and I couldn't do that here.
I didn't come to school with anybody I knew, so that automatically made me have to meet new people, and so automatically I had to, step out of my comfort zone and get to know people rather than like rely on people I had known before.
The first 2 weeks here on campus, when everyone's getting to know each other, you have to be brave enough to go up and meet people and say, "My name's Hillary, what's your name?" and talk to them and figure out what they're wanting to do in their lives. And I made so many friends that first 2 weeks here on campus that I still talk to every day. And I just realized that connecting isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Every single day for the first 3 weeks, I was going to a club meeting and getting involved, and I got to meet so many people that way. And I know just so many other people who I have talked to didn't get involved, and they're like, "Oh, I really wish I did that." And really, this is the time of your life to explore and get to do new things and interesting things. And I mean, there's a Quidditch team here, and squirrel watching, not that I did those, but where else do you get to, watch squirrels as a club?
I actually tried, when I got here, I tried breakdancing, for the first time. I wasn't too good at it, so it was only a 2-week experience.
So, I don't know, I figured, you might as well take advantage of everything while you've got it.
The biggest thing I had to learn was how to study coming to college. In high school I did really well. I didn't have to study that hard, but here in Briggs you do have to study. And I had to learn how to do that in order to be successful and do well. Definitely
use your time to study because you're going to be going over a lot more material at a faster pace. You're going to meet with some classes only twice a week. Depends on what class it is, and just you make an efficient use of your time.
Most important thing is to go to class, because when you go to class, you meet people in class, people in the same class, same interests, and you guys can get together outside of class and study. And it makes it really easy in a residential college to do that too. You live right next to the people you go to class with, so.
The students, your classmates, live right next door to you. So if you're struggling with something, you can go to them and ask for help.
You can build a little more personal relationships with the people in your class rather than, just seeing them just during class, if it was on the other side of campus and stuff like that. But, here you do see the people every day. It's really nice.
The biggest and most important part for me has been the community of kids that I live with. They've helped me so much in so many different ways, because they're all dedicated to school, and it's just a different personality here in Lyman Briggs.
I wish that I'd known that I had access to all of the learning assistants in the class, because I had a really hard time at the beginning of the semester because I thought I was by myself, and I was used to being independent. I was used to doing everything on my own, but I wasn't doing as well as I wanted to be. So once I started going to the help rooms and getting help all the time, I was doing a lot better. I was understanding the material, and I ended up doing a lot better in the classes.
I got a lot of help from my advisor, and the fact of the matter is that I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's very improbable to go through college on your own. And you're going to need people, friends and advisors and mentors to talk to.
I was struggling in a class, and I took a deep breath and walked up and talked to my professor, and they're real people, and they're more than willing to help you out.
Whenever you don't understand something, immediately go to their next office hours and talk to them about it.
Dr. Sweeter sees every one of our faces, and he knows when we're paying attention and he knows when we're not paying attention. And he recognizes our names, and he knows when I played a soccer game, and he asks me about it when I come into class. And that size, that class size, and people being able to recognize me and know where I struggle most personally is important to me, and it's helped me a lot, and it's helped me be successful.
They're there for you, and I wish I knew that earlier on in my first semester.
Lyman Briggs is a residential community. These people become the people that you spend your whole career, your college career with. So work hard to form relationships and be open and friendly, and you'll be successful that way.